All right, everyone, today I'm going to attempt to, by myself, redo this beautiful headliner that's stapled up. The car is gonna be in a concours at the end of the month, and I wanna make sure she's looking good. Let's see how it goes. All right, y'all, well, now it's time to take it out. So, as you know, BMW's interiors, especially in the E36, were pretty rough, to say the least. You know, priorities were definitely elsewhere, and it's very evident when you're trying to take out the very brittle inside of the roof. These trim pieces were held on with clips that were extremely brittle, worse than your grandma's peanut brittle. And honestly, I tried not to break them, but it was extremely difficult not to break them. Very, very hard. Very difficult, I'm not gonna lie. It is tough. So we'll see what we can do. Let's try to get her done. And we've officially reached one of my least favorite parts of the entire project, trying to take out the roof while the seats were still in the car, against my better judgment and against a lot of the judgment of forums. You know, if you don't have a sagging headliner in your E36, you've either found a unicorn or you're in complete denial. I was in complete denial, as you can see by the staples in my roof. But even so, I attempted it, and this was really one of the parts of the project that made me want to give up completely. Thank God I ended up getting it out, but it was maddening, to say the least. And no, I did not put these staples in myself. Staples. And now we get to see the beauty that is under this. Off of here. It was difficult getting all the staples out, as well as this portion was kind of tough. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna handle that for when I reupholster it. Using a little metal toothbrush to take off all of the excess glue literally stained my hands and made me look like I had just used spray tan for like 5 hours, all on my hands. Incredibly frustrating and took forever, but eventually made it look great. Mainly back here. See if we can get it done. Now, reupholstering is really where the magic happens here. This is why and where I realized why shops charge so much for this. It is insanely difficult to get it perfectly aligned, and had to pull up and put down many, many times to get it perfect. Oh my God. Oh, that was fucking difficult. The link description below what it is. I'm also using a carbon blade. We'll see if that works a little better. And also, if we do need to, use some scissors for the bigger outdoor or external parts. This part was actually kind of therapeutic, being able to cut all the holes and make sure that there was space to have all of the parts go back into the car when the headliner was reinstalled. I did cut my fingers several times though. A few times I was worried that I was gonna get some blood on the actual Alcantara, although it's black, so it wouldn't really matter. This was just, you know, so testing of my patience. So if you're going to embark on one of these, make sure you get a very sharp knife or pair of scissors so that you can actually complete it, because otherwise you are going to be ripping and yanking a lot. Natural mirrors, the whole thing. Already done here. Cutout's done. Still got some finishing up to do, but she's looking good. your brakes. I'm beginning the final process of getting this baby all stuck up. Let's go. Whew. Let's go, baby. We're looking pretty good to go. Almost ready to go reinstall this baby. So this is a part of the process that I underestimated, and if you're doing this, I would highly suggest doing it with 2 people. Reinstalling the headliner of the E36 is honestly the equivalent of yoga as a first-timer. Lots of weird angles, a lot of frustration, some moments where you question your life choices. But when you get it in, you can breathe an amazing sigh of relief. You know, it's amazing. I've restored a bit of the dignity of this car, and it just looks so much better than it did when it was sagging. Honestly, the best upgrade you can do for an E36, besides replacing every single other plastic panel in the car. She's back in. Now we're just putting all the hardware back. Oh, God. Ugh. Visors are officially back in, baby. Finished product, no more sagging. Ready to go, baby.